guys to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm the channel host Adam, and today I have with me
Vincent.
Oh my gosh, I have somebody here with me. That means we have to be playing some MCP, actual like battle report, not just unboxings and me chatting and talking to myself. I got very good at that actually. I talk to myself all the time.
That's not bad at all.
And I think Amanda now has to sort of question my sanity a little bit. So because
might help your MCP though.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So what are we throwing down today? We've already rolled off.
Yeah,
and
got lots of new releases.
That's right.
Since we've been together.
I haven't played in like two and a half months.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like,
so we got some X-Force, and we got some Brotherhood. Yeah, new additions to Brotherhood.
That's right. That's right. A whole bunch of new stuff for today's match. Scenario-wise, what are we going for?
Also some new stuff. So we've got.
I should grab those.
Yeah, sure thing. We've got the sword base, which comes with cable. Yep. Which is a 14-point secure. No, it's like a flip secure, except it's always 50-50. Yeah. And if it's not contested, you just
automatically get it. That's right.
Right. And then you have Legacy Virus Cured, which recently got eroded to be, what is it, C or C?
It's C now instead of E, because on the card it says E, but
yeah, so it's C shape, and interesting one, you spend more the more you pick up, and if you get all three, your character's KO'd, you get 8 points.
100%. Which I know the character, if I were you, who would be going to be KO'd, you know what I mean, with your roster. Yeah, giving it on Toad. So I'm playing Cable, you're playing, or X-Force, you're playing Brotherhood. So also mentioning for the 14th threat for the sword scenario or crisis event, in the power phase, if you are controlling, is it the most so if systems, security systems,
if you contest, if you're controlling it, you get to push somebody.
Yeah, short.
Which I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I've never played this scenario.
I've never played it either, so
it feels a bit like a win more type of thing. Like if you got a MODOK or say a Magneto, you just push them away, or if you're winning in your head and you want to pull someone in to kill them. I think it makes it harder to get a comeback on the scenario. But we'll see how that goes. 100%. Should be interesting.
And then we also, with Legacy Virus, anybody that's holding one of the virus things actually gets to remove a special condition as well from itself. So, which is really good.
Or a wound, is it? Just
a special condition, which is good. And so we rolled off for priority. You have it, and so what's the threat that we're playing on?
We're playing 19.
Okay,
got to fit a lot of guys in this.
100%. I see your list, and I'm just like, oh man, I get it. And then you got some really good hitters there, and a ton of movement shenanigans. And 19 for me though allowed me to play my X-Force, like pure X-Force, which is awesome because I wanted that whole team coherency is what I was going for when I painted these guys up. To the point, like they look coherent. Yeah, it's to the point I had to go out and buy another Wolverine and Sabretooth box for us, right? So, but let's show you guys the board, show you the rosters we're playing with, and get right into the match from there. And here we are with my roster for today. I do have, obviously, the X-Force is what I'm going with. I went with Cable as my leader, Deadpool, Wolverine, then in the back we got Sabretooth, and then Domino. The other 5 models I have are the X-Men contribution to the team, as well as some cheeky Bob and Toad. So Beast, Storm, Cyclops, then Bob and Toad. Tactics cards that I went with are Exceptional Healing for all 3 characters. I have the healing factor in there. Field Dressing, Bitter Rivals, Chimichangas, Cat and Mouse. Where's the rest of my stuff? I then have... what were the other cards? I think it was like Yoink.
Gotta go watch your unboxing.
Yeah.
Affiliation.
That's it. We got First Class, Yoink, and Med Pack for the other tactics cards, and then the other. Let me see here. Just grabbing it because I didn't get myself prepared. For the extracts, I went with Fear Grips the World, so Hammers, Research Station, Attack, and Deadly Legacy Virus, so all new stuff pretty much except for the Hammers. And then the other 2 secures, I went with Infinity Formula Goes Missing, and Demons Downtown, which was the second card that I drew for extractions, for secures, but I went with the sword one instead. And here we are with Vincent's squad, or team. He has... walk us through what you got here.
We've got the Brotherhood with Magneto, his 2 children with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And then Toad, And finally, of course, to round up the big family picture, we got to get a dog in there.
Pet dog, yeah.
And
a ton of movement shenanigans. Obviously, you have Mother... oh, you didn't bring it, actually.
Yeah.
You got Asteroid M. Yeah, Brothership. And then, but with Lockjaw and with Quicksilver as well, there is a ton of play between there for movement shenanigans. And then even Toad, theoretically, too, could jump around and steal objectives. But tactics cards wise that you're using?
We've got Field Dressing and All You've Got.
Okay.
We've got Difficult to Please, which I'm testing out. I'm not sure if it's you can pull it off enough to make it viable.
Yeah.
But and then we also got some more, as Adam touched on, movement shenanigans, Climbing Gear, and Asteroid M.
What I'm surprised is the one card for Quicksilver isn't in here to pair with that. Because it says on the card that you pick up the objective, which then matches that. So like after he damages his opponent, he then can play that card, which then you can use that earlier on, was like my train of thought. Because it specifically says Quicksilver picks up the token, so that's where it matches the print on here. So I'm like, well, absolutely. Like, it just seems to me to go hand in hand with that.
They definitely want the synergies. Yeah. So I'm thinking that's a great point that you brought that up. So for this, I feel like it's easiest to pull off either round one, where you can guarantee pick up an extract, or in a scenario like this where the secures are flips, because you can still interact basically any round with the secure,
100%,
and that still checks off that box.
That is very true as well. So that's pretty cool. We'll show you the board now. And here we are with the board. So we have one size 4 piece of train here with that piece, 3 size 3 pieces, so that there, this centerpiece here, and then where is it here? That there. This centerpiece, it's that entire section there. A whole bunch of size 2, so the piping here, pipework there, this piece, that piece, and then the pipes here. And we said this was going to be 2 sections divided down the center there, I think, or was it 1? I can't remember.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
Separate,
so
that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It's only going to benefit you anyways. And then we obviously have our secures and extractions across the center. There, and there. I am deploying on this side of the board, and that leaves Vincent for deploying on that side of the board, so we'll do that next. So here we are with deployment. I placed Domino over here on that side, Wolverine beside her, Cable and Deadpool more central, and then Sabretooth over on this flank, where we have Toad over there, then we have Magneto, Lockjaw, and Scarlet Witch in the central point, and then Quicksilver on that side. So we will come back with round 1. Oh yeah, and sorry, Vincent, you moved and put your Metal Construct there as well. Alright, so playing cat and mouse, and I'm going to be using Cable to place him within range 2 of his current position after everybody is deployed. So that's literally just going to go straight up the board, like so. There he is. So that way I can get to the center of the board as needed and shoot as needed as well. Toad is up first for Vincent, doing a double move. Where are you going?
Boom, just to within 2.
Yep. What are you interacting with is the question.
This way, within 2. It's a good question.
That is.
I'll pick up the Cure.
The Cure? Sounds great. Wolverine's going to be my first activation, and so I have it touching the back here, so what I'm going to do is just sort of like set him back so that way it's the same distance. Well,
if you're double moving, you're going to get there regardless.
That's true, but I'm just trying to be fair, right? So, so he'll come over here, just within range 1, and I'll just interact with the, let's say the, do I want to do the Cure? I'm going to do the Cure.
Got it.
So, I'm going to do the Cure. Lockjaw is up next for Vincent. What are you doing, sir?
He's going to power up.
Yep.
Then he's going to go for a walk.
Yep.
We'll,
does he move medium or short?
Short.
Okay.
Short boy. We will walk to within 2 of this thing.
Yep. Easily done. Easily done.
We will spend 3.
Yep.
Throw
the size 2.
The size 2
into
just
the size
into
1.
This one.
Yeah, because then they're both destroyed and you get 3 power that you can place somewhere.
1 back to myself.
Yep.
1 on Scarlet Witch.
100%.
1 on Quicksilver.
Yep.
Then he will spend his 2.
Mm-hmm. To place Magneto, I'm assuming.
I have some options here.
You do.
Do have some options.
Mm-hmm. And placing Magneto with Lockjaw, like so. Sabretooth is going to take 2 long actions, or movements, to come over here within range 1. Just like that. And then he's going to interact with that to automatically claim it for myself. Quicksilver is moving up the board for Vincent, running.
Double moves.
Yeah, right there, like
here,
so. Which is also placed within 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Both his power.
Yep.
Claim it and pick it up.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Like so. Domino's is going to be my next activation. She's going to... do I want to do that one, actually? I don't want to do her yet, actually. No. Deadpool is actually going to be my activation, so he's going to take a movement action here, and then another one over there, just within 1. And I'm going to try to spend his power to contest that center objective. So is it hits, wilds, or crits?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So here we go.
50-50.
It's nothing. So you still have that center one. Magneto is up next for Vincent.
Magneto will take a walk.
Okay. Like so.
Yep. We will take him
there.
to here.
Okay.
We'll strike into Wolverine.
Sounds good. It's physical, correct?
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see what you get.
So no rerolls on this, but
no.
3.
3.
Perfectly average.
I'm blocking 2.
Nice.
Cocked.
Yep.
2. So it'll take 1 point of damage and gain a power from that as well. And pushing Wolverine there like so after hitting him with the attack.
And then I will spend 2.
Yep.
Throw my own construct.
Yep.
Into you.
Into Wolverine.
Yep.
Okay. And spending now the power to throwing, and you put it on Lockjaw on Magneto.
Yep.
So let's see if Wolverine actually can shrug off this damage. He shrugs off 2 of it.
So just 1.
So just 1 more point of damage and 1 more power on Wolverine. Cable's going to go next for me. He's going to spend 2 power to body slide by 1. So that's 2 power of his gone. So he is going to be placed right up here like so. As I'm like super shaky, which is ridiculous. Right there like so. And then I think he's going to shoot into... Do I want to shoot into Lockjaw or... Quicksilver? Yeah, I know, but it's that power and movement shenanigan going, right? So, shooting into Quicksilver first. 5 dice. I do have a wild incinerate. That is 3. He is incinerated.
So 2 damage?
You get
reroll?
I do get a reroll, but you get a reroll as well.
That's true.
So 3 damage, and then you get 2 rerolls.
Alright.
So 1 damage on you, and you are incinerated as well. And doing another plasma rifle into Quicksilver as well.
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
That's, yeah.
He's probably dead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's definitely dead.
Yeah, that's a lot. So that's...
even if I reroll these 2...
That's still 1, but I still did 6 in total, so that is a dazed. So I will spend the 1 power to pick up that cure automatically. And then I did 4 other power to you, or damage, so I get 3 more power, which I'll spend another one of those to interact with the center objective as well, automatically getting it. So he'll have 2 power gained from that secondary attack. Asteroid Emming with Scarlet Witch for Vincent's next activation. Moving up.
Next to
Magneto. 100%. 100%.
Where do I want her?
That is the question. Right there, like so. Awesome.
That's good.
Yep. Now blasting into Wolverine. Let's see what you do.
Nice. 3.
1, 3. Oh yeah, because skulls.
Yeah.
Not blocking any, so that's 3 damage into Wolverine.
Yep.
So he'll take 3 damage and gain 3 power.
Damage 3.
That was 3 damage onto Wolverine, and because you have 2 skulls, you are giving me an Incinerate and a Hex special condition.
Perfect.
Yep. Now throwing that size 3 terrain into Wolverine as well, so let's see what he gets with his dodge roll. So far so good.
No, Hex, so... No.
Yeah, but it's only defenses, it's not dodge rolls. because they're two separate things. Yeah, it's Hex is only defenses, so crits. I think you're going to take him out with that roll there. That will be 2 more damage on him. I could do exceptional healing, but it doesn't make sense to, due to the fact that you're going to take him out anyways with a shot. Actually, does it? Let me see. All right, so that is going to be a dazed Wolverine due to the fact that he is sitting there and just got clobbered with a Scarlet Witch, which I should have thought of that right from the get-go. But I do drop my cure as well. So. Yeah, so what Vincent was talking about is I shouldn't have rolled that extra die, which it didn't matter anyways because I'm hexed. Yeah, I'm died. But yeah, so where do you want to drop that cure, or is she going to pick it up? What are you going to do?
That's a good point. Can we think on that for 1 second?
Absolutely. You have no power either, so yeah. Good. All right, so
what I want?
Power went out to Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and you're not sure who the third one is going out to?
And Toad.
Toad, okay. Toad. Yeah. Are you picking up that objective? I'm assuming you are.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay, sounds good.
And instead, my second move, I'm going to walk to here.
And then interact with that one and score it?
And interact, yeah.
Absolutely, why not? Sounds good. And because you daze somebody and interacted with a token with Quicksilver, Magneto gets to remove his activation token. So we'll see what Magneto does now. Domino's next. What I'm doing is doing move action here and then doing another move action over here like so. I want to be outside of 3, but I don't think I can be from Magneto. No, I'd have to be like right over. So, unless I'm curious if I can move to the far side and be out of 3. I'm going to check. And she's just going to go there like so and interact with that console. Here we go with the interaction roll. I do get it.
You go. Oh,
Magneto is going to be doing a strike into Domino first.
Yep, strike into Domino.
Let's see what you get with your 6 dice.
2.
2. Okay, Domino is blocking 2, so she's fine.
Yep, you're good. I'm going to push you.
Which your push is automatic, so it's good. Coming to me.
Push you there.
Yeah, and then gonna try that again and re-rolls, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let's see what you get. That's a dazed domino.
Oh, no crits, right? No explosion or crits?
Yeah, no explosions on crits.
But the reroll?
The reroll, yeah. So that's 5. Domino gets nothing. Nothing. So that is a dazed domino as well. So.
Okay.
I'm not going to put the daze token out because she's, going to be popping up. Picking up the cure with Magneto now. And anything else?
I think that's him.
Okay, sounds good. Super busy cleanup phase, or round for round 1. I get 3 power, or 3 victory points from having all 3 of the research, are they research stations, I think? And then you get 2 from the cures. I also get 1 from having a cure on Cable as well. So I'm at 4 to 2, going into round 2 next. So in the power phase, I get to push Magneto short. I'm debating, what is range 3 looking like from her?
Range 3 from her? What's that?
Bitter Rivals?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bitter Rivals. So I'm just going to push Magneto, I think, back here until he collides with that, like so. Yep. I just want him at the fullest extent of range 3 with colliding with that, basically, is the idea, right? So even if I can touch it a little bit more and go like this.
Sure.
Not that, I just want to be at that max range 3, like so.
You're good.
And then, yeah, that is the push from this turn. So beginning my turn, first activation, I'm going to spend 3 power off Domino to play Bitter Rivals onto Magneto, so everybody within range 3 of him rolls 1 less attack and defense dice for the round. Then she's going to have some fun and do some automatic pistols into Scarlet Witch. So here we go with my attack roll, 4 dice. I do get a hit and a wild, it doesn't matter.
Got 1.
Okay, so you're going to take 1 point of damage from that. I gain a power as well. I also have the hit, which allows me to do another automatic pistol shot.
Yep.
Which that's another power into Scarlet Witch.
Spend 2.
I'm spending 2 to turn those into crits.
Yep.
And so I'll just put 1 back on for the power gain from that. So here's my crit rolls. So that's 5 shots.
Yep,
5
so
hits.
5 damage, that's dazed.
Dazed into Scarlet.
And you already put the power on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do another one into probably Magneto now too. So. Alright, so my next action is going to be a automatic pistols into Quicksilver.
Yep.
Are you going to Trickster?
I will Trickster.
What is it called, Trickster again?
Can't catch me?
Can't catch me, yeah. Makes sense.
Trickster.
Well, then it's going to be going into Magneto there. So, bam. So Magneto is going to spend it to increase his defense. So here's my 4 dice. So I have 2.
I blocked.
Okay, so my crit turns into that. So I gain a power from that, putting her at 4.
Yep.
And then because of that, I get to do another shot as well into her, or into him. So that is 3. I'll spend a power for that, so I won't put any additional power onto her.
Yep.
So that is 4 currently. And then I'm spending the 1 power that I would have normally.
But the skull came from your crit.
No. Did it? Yes. Yeah. Yes, you're right. So
I don't think you can even spend the power to
I can treat it as a crit, can I not? Alright, so that's 2 damage into Magneto because I cannot actually do that. I was thinking I could still count it as a crit, but I cannot. Yeah, I think that's it then. That's it. Completely forgot my leadership ability. So the first attack roll, rolling, I think I had a shield in there, so I'll reroll that. Would have been a crit.
Yeah, and it's
just one more, so that would be 1 more damage. Actually, no, you had enough to block everything because you used your shield on the second one. But the reroll for the second one would have been nothing as well.
And
so.
It's just 1 reroll through the round.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Per turn. Magneto's next. Sorry. Okay, spending 3.
We're gonna go climbing gear.
Okay, move short.
Move short.
Yep. Like that?
There.
Absolutely. Within 3 of both those. Yeah. They are size 2 for those sections. So, swinging into Wolverine first.
Up that throw angle, but that's okay.
Let's see what happens with your 6. That is 4 with a crit. Throw that crit in there if you want.
Yep.
And 4. Wolverine is blocking 2 so far. Blocking 3.
Okay, and I got 2 rerolls.
Yep. 5. So you'll take 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Doing it again into Wolverine. Let's see what happens there. All these rerolls are a wonderful thing for you. 2 crits.
Definitely need it.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 so far?
3 so far, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm blocking 1.
4.
Okay. So that would be a dazed Wolverine. I will play exceptional healing.
Yep.
Because I have to. And he'll just take 1 damage. He'll just take 1 off. And then put 3 on him. And take the 2 damage that he has on him off as well.
Treat this as 1 if you like.
Sure.
I feel like that's more
Yeah. So throwing a size 2 piece of terrain into Wolverine now.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what Wolverine does to dodge. Come on, Wolverine. He's dodging 2, so he's going to take 1, and he is still kicking with 1.
You got it.
1 damage left on him. Now throwing a size 1 piece of terrain. Into Wolverine. Let's see if Wolverine can dodge this. He can't. Ah, that sucked. It would have been great. That does do 1 point of damage to him, and it is enough to knock him out as well.
Yep.
Gonna do a bang shot into Quicksilver here.
Question is, do I walk away?
That is the question, sir. That is the question.
Do I walk away? It leaves me very power hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would I rather you shoot Quicksilver? Oh, this guy's supposed to be flipped.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Here we go with the bang shot into Quicksilver. That is 1.
Oh, I'm good.
That is crap for me. 1, I get his I Know Karate reroll. It's not going to do anything anyways. But that's 2. I don't even get a wild...
You got 3.
No. Oh, I do have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the reroll.
Yeah, so then my 2 rerolls?
Yeah. You are fine, sir. You are fine. Gonna try that again into Quicksilver. Doing anything about it or just...
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Shoot me, buddy.
That is a terrible roll.
Nothing.
Okay, so crit. That's a hit.
Yep.
First reroll from his I Know Karate. Nothing. And then we'll just try for the...
no second reroll because you used the X-Force.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. It's once a turn.
You think it's better than
it is. Yeah, it is. So you take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So... Alright, well, boo. Magneto's gonna field dress Scarlet Witch. Removing a damage offer. Yep. And then what are you going to do?
Spend 1.
Okay.
Cap this.
Yep, absolutely. That's now yours. Like so. First action is going to be a move action. Over here.
Action to here.
Yep.
So that's within 3.
Yep.
I'll start with a shot into cable.
Okay, sounds good.
5 dice mystic.
I will be bumping it up with his telekinetic shield. So normally 4 becomes 6.
Got 3.
Okay, so 3. I got 2.
2 so far.
I got 2.
Okay.
Okay.
1 damage.
1 damage and gain a power back. Now throwing that into cable as well.
That's a size 3 incoming.
Yep, here we go. Cable blocking 2, so he takes 2 more damage.
Yep.
Alright, so distributed power to herself, Toda and Magneto again.
Yep.
And then she spent 4 power to do all you've got. Okay, what are you doing? Shooting into cable? Yep. I will boost it again.
Yep.
So it's 6. Okay, so that's
good
4.
Roll.
That is really good roll.
4.
Cable is blocking 1, so he'll take 3 damage, and that is enough to daze him and drop the cure as well.
Alright.
So, now shooting again before she becomes dazed.
We'll go with that domino.
Okay, into domino. Sounds good.
5.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. So, domino is blocking...
You can turn
gonna turn that into 2 by spending a power, so...
Yep.
And putting Incinerate and Hex on Domino, even though she did not take any damage from that attack.
She goes back to being sleepy.
Yeah. I'm going to pass on my go because you still have 3 activations to my 1. So I'm going to pass. Quicksilver's up next.
Yeah. He's going to spend 2.
Okay.
To
do his long dash. Yeah.
But he's going to try and sit here.
Within 1 of each?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Spend 2 more.
Yep, to interact with both. Picking up that cure and then rolling to see if you get that one because he was within range, right? So
yep.
You do not.
Don't get it.
Okay.
It's a shame.
Yes. After picking those things up or interacting with those, you're going to do your regular strike into Deadpool.
Yep.
That's really good. That's 3.
3.
Deadpool's physical.
I got a dash. All right.
Awesome. Deadpool's defense roll. So here's my crit, and then here is his I know martial arts. So he's going to take 1 point of damage from that.
Yep.
Okay. And then you get your short move with your attack. Is it dash? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay. Just to be within range 3.
Yep. And then my second action, spend my 2 power.
Yep.
Hit him again.
Okay.
With the 6 dice.
Sounds good. Here we go with the attack roll.
Is that right? Yep.
Yeah. Bam! 4. Come on, Deadpool. That's pretty good so far. So that's 3, and then I got a reroll as well.
Yep.
That's 3. So he's going to take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So that's 2 points of damage on Deadpool. And then he runs away like so, all the way over there with his medium advance. And I'm going to pass again when it comes back to my side. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Lockjaw's powering up from Quicksilver being beside him.
It's going to take
move.
Oh, does that even get him there?
Oh, it's sure.
He's too short.
He has
definitely too short.
You think so?
I think so.
No, because his base, man. His base is going to fit in there. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's good. He's good. I definitely think you're fine. And moving up like so.
I think I nudged that a bit.
Whatever. You're okay. We know who is there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you're 1 within the objective there, and 2 within the terrain piece there as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, well, I might be out on that one.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just bite you.
Okay, you're gonna bite him. You do roll 1 less die, I think. Oh no, you're just out as that too. Just out. All right.
So we'll bite you.
Yep.
It's a 4 die. Do I want to bloodhound you first?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Do I want to bloodhound you?
Here we go with the bite attack. No bloodhounds.
Regular bite.
That's
pretty good.
3. That's 4. Come on, Deadpool. Make 3 of these. That's so far 1. That's gonna be enough to daze him, even with the reroll, because he has 2 damage already. So that dazes and Deadpool. And then you will spend 1 to claim that center objective as well.
Yep.
Anything else from Lockjaw?
That's him.
Okay. Okay, so I think Sabretooth has to come over this way, like so. I was really hoping for Deadpool to stay around. And he's going to make a Claw Slash into your good boy. Here we go with my attack roll. Let's see what happens. That's 1.
Got 2.
I do have a reroll, and there is a wild there, so it is a pierce. Yeah, so you take no damage. Nothing. And that is Sabretooth. I might as well interact with that one as well. I was hoping to do some damage to then do field dressing on Cable, and then have Cable go.
Ooh, you gotta have a good amount of damage.
Yeah, well, I needed 3 is what I needed, right?
Yeah.
So I might as well just interact with that and try to steal it back, just for the sake of doing it, which I don't, so. Toad is last, but not least. Let's see what you do with him.
Toad spends 1.
Yep.
Picks that,
interacts with that. Yep. So you got all 3 of those. And finishing his movement there like so. So we'll come back with the cleanup phase next. Okay, so cleanup phase round 2. You're going up 6 victory points to 8. I get none, so I'm sitting at 4, and we'll go into round 3 next. In the power phase, you are placing Deadpool, or pushing Deadpool back like so. Yep. And the stick is going there as well. I think Cable is going to go next for myself. What is going to happen is I want to put him in a place where I have basically Scarlet Witch in 2, Magneto in 2, and Lockjaw in 2 as well. But outside of 2 from there and from her. So I don't know if that's going to be doable or not, actually.
Yeah, I think because you got some more movement on that. You just got to push, yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. So she's outside of 2, but I got everybody else into, like your 3 guys, but not her. So she's spending 2 power to play that with Body Slide by 1. And then I'm going to do Haskani Sun, which is 6. Hitting all 3 of your guys. So let's start with Lockjaw. Here we go into Lockjaw.
0.
So 5. That is 5. That was a crit reroll,
yeah. Reroll, nothing.
Okay, so that's 5. So he's dazed.
Not yet. He's sitting on 1, actually.
Oh, he's sitting on 1.
Yeah, he's 6 health.
Okay, I want him gone, so I'm going to try my reroll for that.
Okay.
Into him, which does nothing.
Okay.
So I did the crit first, and then the reroll, so that's 5.
On power.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds good.
6, 10 power.
Into Magneto next. That is 2.
2.
Okay, so I got no rerolls there. Oh, I guess I completely forgot to check for stagger condition. Going into Scarlet Witch next. There we go. There's 4.
I got 1.
Okay, so that's 3.
Yep.
Okay, 3 into her. And she is staggered as well. Next, I'm going to blast her, Scarlet Witch with a...
I will spend 2 to judge you first.
Okay. So I don't gain power now when you attack me.
Yep.
I'm going to then hit Scarlet Witch with a plasma rifle, hoping to do a bunch of damage.
That's energy, right?
It is energy, yeah. So
I got 1.
1. I got 3, so you take 2.
Yep. Still hanging on?
Still hanging on by 1, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to spend the 3 power that now that Cable has to pick up your metal construct and throw it into Scarlet Witch, who only has 1 damage left.
And
it's not going to be enough. So that is a
KO.
knocked out Scarlet Witch. Okay, so you put a power on both Toad and Quicksilver from that metal construct being thrown at Scarlet Witch. Okay, Magneto going into Domino.
She is incinerated.
Yep.
That's
really good.
Yep, 4 so far with a crit.
Yep.
5 so far.
5. I got nothing. So she's dead.
Yep.
She's dead. She is knocked out as well.
2.
Throwing the size 2 into, I'm assuming, Cable.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. Cable is taking 3 damage.
Yep.
Gaining 3 power.
And I got to give out some power as
2 more. Yeah.
Original one.
So you might as well just spend 1 off my, or whatever. You can only put it 1 on each, right?
Yeah.
Magneto and Toad get the, or sorry, Toad and Quicksilver.
And Toad.
Yeah.
And then the next one will go to,
yeah, well, it's only size 1 now, right?
So I'll give 1 back to Magneto.
Yeah, so now you're spending 2 power to throw a size 1, I'm assuming you were saying?
Yeah. Boom.
Okay, into Cable. That's,
nice.
He's good.
Blocked.
Yeah, blocked it.
And then just swing into you.
Swinging into me. I will increase his defenses now.
For sure.
So 5.
Yep.
Because it's physical, right?
And that you got that power from the throw, right?
I got the power from the throw,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he's gonna
be a dead Cable. So 5. I'm blocking 3.
Okay.
So
I still have 2 rerolls.
You do have rerolls. So that's, how many is that? 6, 7?
Yep.
Yeah, 7. That is a out cable, because that is just enough with blocking 3. And I'm going to pass because you have 3 guys where I only have 1. So, yeah. Passing. Lockjaw is up first. Or next, I should say, not first.
Walk to here.
Yep.
Don't really want to power up Sabretooth.
Mm-hmm.
Or, sorry, if I'm going to walk a little further back. So I was like somewhere like there, right?
Yeah.
Just within 1 there?
Yep.
Walk to here.
Absolutely.
Be within 2 of this.
Yep.
We'll just throw that into
100%.
nothing.
Into nothing, yeah.
Or
it's all one
before
piece,
I throw that into nothing, I'm going to teleport, spend 2.
Okay.
Spending 2 off myself because I have no power.
Yeah, you got more than enough power, so.
Spending 2
to move him 3.
To move him 3.
Mm-hmm.
Question is where?
That is the question.
3 to here.
Yep. Sounds good.
Now and then I will throw this into nothing.
Sounds good. Into like another terrain piece like that size 3, which is not destroyed. So you gain 2 power from that. You can place 1 on each person.
Go 1 on Toad.
Yeah.
1 on Quicksilver.
Sounds great.
And that's oh, I guess he can Bloodhound.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ton of power, so he'll spend 3 to put a Bloodhound token onto Deadpool.
Onto Deadpool? Sounds great.
Why not?
Yeah. Starting off Sabretooth, he's going to interact and take that center console there. Then he's going to take a move action because I don't think I'm in range of anybody. He's just out of range 2. And so Sabretooth is going to move up and place himself like so. Just within range 2 of everybody is what I'm wanting. Yeah. Maybe even back just a little further. And then I'm going to do a Claw Slash into Quicksilver.
Okay.
Okay.
I will Trickster that.
Okay. Get out of here.
I'm going to stay within. I'm just coming over here. I'll let you hit me.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, here we go. Going into Quicksilver.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. I'm hoping for a really good roll. Come on! That's 3.
2.
Okay, I do have a piercing and a bleed on there.
So 2.
So you
down
take
to 1.
Well, pierce though.
Yep.
Because it's
down to 1 because of the pierce.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So you take 2 damage. Is what it is. Yes. Yeah, I'll gain 2 power from that as well. Toad is up next, spending 2
to take the cure from Quicksilver.
Absolutely.
Onto himself.
Absolutely.
He's going to walk medium.
Yep. Over there,
here.
Like so. Cool.
Spend 2 to hop.
Yep. Over there like so.
Just to here.
Sounds great. Deadpool is next. He's going to come over here like so, and then I think I'm just going to have to shoot into Toad to try to stop him from... I don't even think I can. Look at that. Can't. Just out. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, well then. Into Quicksilver then it is. Okay. So I'll do a bang into Quicksilver. Let's see.
Yikes.
Nothing. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Alright, so we're going to call it there. I think the outcome is pretty inevitable if it was a Thanos thing. Vincent and I were just chatting about it. Even if I moved here and ended up next turn having priority and him surviving, which I would have played Chimichanga on him maybe to give him an extra power next turn to do some extra stuff, would have allowed me to do 2 maximum efforts, which is nice.
Right. And just to recap for the viewers, the reason is because Toad has the 2 cures.
That's what I was about to get into, that's right.
And Magneto's got the 1.
That's right, so he was just going to take it off Magneto and steal it and that gets you your 8 victory points right off the bat. So I probably should have done a double move up here, something like that. You know, yes, you would have pushed me short, but then maybe I do the maximum effort on Toad, and then after that, you know, do the extra point of damage to everybody within each character within range 2 of them afterwards too, and that maybe would have taken them out, but I don't think it would have swayed the game much because you're jumping up 6 victory points this turn, and then at the end of the next round you're jumping up another however many, right? So,
yeah.
Which at least 3 from here. But we'll come back and we'll chat about all this with the after action. Yeah. All right, welcome guys to the after action report. You just saw the match between Vincent and his Brotherhood and my X-Force. Some really cool things on the board, like really cool things. First off, I enjoyed seeing all these new models because again, it's been so long since I played. None of these things have been tested. You know what I mean? For myself, I've never seen any of them. So like the Brotherhood with Scarlet Witch and with Quicksilver, and all their cards, fantastic. And then also some X-Force stuff like that. I was able to try out some stuff. Thoughts on the match first off, before we dive in too far and talk more about affiliations and such.
I really like the scenario. Very, very fun scenario, I think. Like there's like a lot of mini games in here.
100%.
Flipping, the push, and then trying to get all the cures together. There's like the games within the game, and it's very fun that way.
100%, and I do love that about the Brotherhood. Like they are a very cool affiliation that I actually really do like, and the fact that the mutants, like I'm gearing towards more mutants. Like as I go forward, I'm gonna focus more now that there are more of a selection of characters that you can take for mutants and such. I'm gonna be focusing more on my mutants and such. And yeah, I'm definitely liking the Brotherhood combo with the what is it?
Difficult to please.
That's it, difficult to please. So it's super handy and worked really well in this scenario. You know what I mean? So and that hampered me, I think, in the long term because I think you took Wolverine out like Dazed on round 1, then Dazed took him out round 2.
Yes.
And I don't even think I got an action off with him, like in the sense of attacking. You know what I mean? So and I think that is really fantastic, and the extra movement with Asteroid M and all that stuff, and then Lockjaw thrown in there. It's so good, so good.
Right. But what was interesting about that was that even though I pulled off the difficult to please, after round 1 you had the scenario lead. Yes. You had the things and the 1 cure.
1 cure, yeah.
And then you pushed Magneto, and my thought was like, okay, is it worth it? I'm giving you priority.
Yeah.
You have the scenario lead, but if I didn't do it, you would have even a bigger lead. Yeah. Because then I took the cure off of Wolverine, right?
That's right. That's right. You did. So, and I would have had a bigger lead, and Wolverine would have been able to do more. Right. In that second round, I think as well. I think scenario-wise for this, it didn't favor my affiliation.
I too power hungry is one thing, right?
Very much so, and the fact that you want to spend all that power on flipping all these objectives and such. Yep. And it has us spread out across the board. I can't really stay central and help each other out. I'm like spread width-wise instead of playing along the center. Affiliation leadership, the Wetworks or whatever for Cable?
Yeah, I think it's a very underwhelming, but Cable's, he performs better on the table than I think from reading his card. Yeah. I played him once. I rolled super hot, so I had a great time playing
100%.
You blew somebody up with Cable. I can't remember.
Yeah, you took out Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, right. With one big shot.
Yeah, and then...
you whiffed the first shot, and then you blew him up on the second shot.
And then, well, he was incinerated, and then I think I shot him with the second one. And I honestly do like Cable, and I think he's good. And like he was able to do his big attack with Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and that, and I was really hoping to do either more staggers or more like do enough damage to take out, say, Lockjaw as well as somebody else. He performed well.
Magneto, that would have been huge.
Would have been huge, but I only rolled 2 hits. Did not happen. And so I think he's good. I think the Wetworks with the 1 die per turn kind of sucks, you know what I mean?
Right. It almost feels instinctually like, oh, I get an extra reroll.
And he kept reminding me too.
I have once per turn.
That's right. But I do like what he offers. I think Cable will be good in X-Men with Storm as a leader to be able to jump around and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and the cover.
That's definitely interesting.
So I'm going to try that eventually with this list as well. So
yeah.
Tactics cards wise, I know I'm going to definitely drop a couple of tactics cards and be like, meh.
Right.
Like, they're not even going to be taken.
Two for jokes, like the Chimichanga, I think. Yeah. Maybe I would take it in Syndicate, where you can just toss it to Deadpool or MODOK. Yeah. But even then, I want the power on Deadpool to pick something up or interact or something.
It's just the fact that if you have enough guys to interact, before Deadpool, he can start the next turn and he'll have 2 power still on the second turn because it gives you a power back and allows you to heal a point of damage or remove a condition. So like there is good things, but I was looking at not doing it on his healthy side because he flips so easy, right? And so I was waiting for the injured side to come up before I even used it, right? That's what I was hoping for, and I never actually got into using it because he was pushed out of the way and such. So, but yeah, Sabretooth was useless for the most part, and Wolverine was useless. Domino was good.
Was fine.
I enjoyed Domino, and I will definitely be using her again.
Sabretooth, to your point, Sabretooth and Wolverine don't do anything if I don't do anything to them.
That's right.
That's,
Yeah, well, Wolverine eventually will. Maybe once he gets in there, maybe by round 3 he has 3 power.
As long as you roll,
if he doesn't interact, but yeah, Sabretooth. I should have switched Wolverine and him on deployment. I think is what I should have done as well. So and held off on Wolverine as we were discussing, sort of hold him back for deployment until he's like my last drop, and then do the opposite side of Scarlet Witch. That would have, I think, changed the game completely because then he would have been a little bit more involved, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that you couldn't have got her there, but it just wouldn't have been her and Magneto, I don't think.
Right. So. And I think so like the way I deployed my plan was that I had Toad on one side and Quicksilver on the other.
Yeah.
And my plan was never to try and get all 3. It was trying to like send either Quicksilver or Toad out. Yeah. And then whichever side I feel stronger on, then I pull them back towards the other side.
100%. Yeah, where I was sort of putting them all out to wherever I needed them to be at this point. And
it wasn't that bad though, because you only had Sabretooth out there, and I had Toad, and then
everybody else was over here.
Was on this side.
Yeah.
So where it kind of went that way anyways.
I think Sabretooth on this side of the action would have got way more use out of his abilities than Wolverine though. And so Wolverine should have been on the other side, I think, personally. I'm going to try this list again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I enjoy the mutants, and so I'm definitely going to have to try this list again. Maybe I'll go X-Men next time. I'm not sure, but I definitely will try it again. Brotherhood are fantastic as well. I can't wait to try those guys out as well, because Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are just going to add so much to their game, you know what I mean? It's going to be good. So, well, Vincent, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the great game. It was super fun. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you check out the link to Torchlight Games and Hobbies in the videos down below. They've been helping out the channel over here and supporting it for the last little bit, so please check that link out. While you're there, also check out a Patreon link, and all the support goes directly to the channel and helps us as well. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.